परिजकाचार्य अष्टोदश श्रीमद विद्वान सदाचार्य भक्तिवेदांत अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। हरे कृष्ण। Somehow I very 39 shlokas we have already covered, and today we have reached shloka number 30. Where Krishna is discussing about his opulence, भगवान का ऐश्वर्य। देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये अष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। So we will now recite these shlokas, so please repeat after me. Pralachasmi daityanam kalah kalayatamaham Ranganam cha mragendroham Vanyatesha cha pakshinam Pralachasmi daityanam Ranganam cha mragendroham Vanyatesha pakshinam Pralachasmi daityanam कालः कलयतामहम् मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहम् वन्यप्रियश्च पक्षिणाम् दैत्यानां कालः कलयतामहम् मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहम् वन्यप्रियश्च पक्षिणाम्
प्रह्लादश्चास्मि दैत्यानां
प्रह्लादाशस्मि वैद्यमाम् च मृत्युम् वेङ्कटेश पक्षिणाम् प्रह्लादाश्मि दैत्यानाम् कालकलतामहम् मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहम् पक्षिणां कालकलतामहम् मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहम् वेङ्कटेश पक्षिणाम् Mataji, प्रह्लादाश्मि दैत्यानां कालकलतामहम् मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहम् वेङ्कटेश पक्षिणाम्. So we'll read the synonyms. Please repeat. Pladaha, plada, cha, also, asmi, I am, Daityana, of the demons, Kala, time, Kalyatam, of subdue, of animals, cha, and Brad Indra, the lion, Ham, I am, Venteyaha, Garuda, cha, also, Pakshina, of birds. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada Jai. Translation. Among the Daitya demons, I am devoted Plada. Among subduers, I am time. Among beasts, I am the lion. And among birds, I am Garuda. Purport. Diti and Aditi are two sisters. The sons of Aditi are called Adityas and sons of Diti are called Daityas. All the Adityas are devotees of the Lord. And all the Daityas are atheistic. Although Lada was born in the family of Daitya, he was a great devotee from his childhood. Because of his devotee, there are many subduing principles, but time wears down all things in the material universe, and so represents Krishna. Of many animals, the lion is the most powerful and ferocious, and of the million varieties of birds, Garuda, the bearer of Lord Vishnu, is the greatest. Mangalacharan prayers. Om Agyantimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurudritam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manokrisham Thapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahayam Dadati Swapadamtam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatham Tam Tam Sadivam Samavekam Savadutam Harijan Sahitam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Tamcha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopeshwara Gopika Kanta Radha Namaste Sapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakaltarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Charine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashadare Sutarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So, opulences of Krishna. Lord Krishna is Sachidananda Vigraha. He is in his loka, which is called Golok Vrindavan. But people who are less intelligent, they think Krishna is one of us. Krishna explains in Gita also. Shloka is where Krishna says, Avajananti ma mudha, manushim tanum ashritam, param bhava jananto man bhut. These people, mudha, murkh, foolish people, they laugh at me. Can you imagine somebody laughing on Krishna? Avajananti ma mudha. Krishna is not saying in a very happy way. He says that is misfortune of these people. They think me ordinary. How they will surrender to me? Because I come in human form, Manushim Dharmashikam. I take this human form. That's what they think that he's amongst us. Maybe Prabhupada is a little bit better than us. Param Bhavajananto, they don't know my supreme nature. Mama Bhuta Maheshwaram. I am the controller of everyone and everything. That is Krishna. But how to make such Krishna shows his opulence. He shows his Virat Rupa, which will come later, next chapter. But then this is what Krishna teaches Arjuna. Look, Arjuna, whosoever you see with special qualities, with special opulences, Aishwarya, actually he is my representative. Somehow Buddhas can get some understanding how great Krishna is. The examples are too many. And Krishna says, Ekam Shino Stito Jagat. This is my splendor, small, little own, but I prepared something else. So we'll just stick to because we have not much time. So we'll discuss everything based on what we hear from Srila Prabhupada. This is what is expected from us, every one of us. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, so first of all, in this chapter we have Chatushloki. We cannot discuss in great detail because already discussed, we are already on Shloka 30. But ultimately, I wanted to give two examples. When I was just looking for this chapter, some understanding. So, His Holiness Bhakti Vinas Narsingh Swami Maharaj, he has a seminar, full seminar on these four shlokas. This shows the importance. This is the essence of details on this. We should refer to that. And there is a whole, again, seminar by His Grace Chaitanya Charan Prabhu on these four shlokas. So it's all available in Discount Dietary. And if you would like to have essence of Gita, first of all, the reference is Srila Prabhupada's introduction, 25 pages. In summary, everything is there about the Gita. Because Prabhupada wants to give us the essence in first place. So that even if somebody loses interest, at least he has got the sar. And that introduction itself inspires so many to move forward. Let me see more in great detail what is there. These all is coming from me. Everything. Mama Bhut Anshu Samaya. This is one opulence. So whatever we will have read till 30 and we'll be reading further, this shloka 47 gives the Arjuna. That doesn't mean that you know everything about me. It's impossible. And further, next shloka. Bhavna etena kiryatvat Arjuna Vishyabhyam idam Krishnam Ekam Shanam to you. Bhavna etena. Kim Gyatvat Arjuna. There is no need actually to understand all of these. This is Vishtabhyam, I am pervading enough Krishna in the entire universe just by my fragmental part. Actually, if we understand, Krishna is in this universe, running this universe with his energies. And he comes personally also. What is the need? Paritranaya sadhunam, vinashaya dushkritam, that all can be done just sitting there. But Paritranaya sadhunam gives us our understanding because Krishna comes to attract us with his leela. If Krishna doesn't do all these leelas, even in the Kurukshetra war, it is explained whosoever had darshan of Krishna while leaving their body, they all attained his loka. Who else can be more merciful? They were doing their duty, all the soldiers that understood, but they were against Krishna, Kaurava side and Pandava side, all were delivered. So, who can be more merciful than Krishna? No one, except Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya is more merciful than Krishna. Because Patit Pavan Avatar. In the stage of Kali Yuga, he has come to deliver the most fallen. And he doesn't deliver by delivering them means killing them. No. He kills the sinful propensities. When Jagai and Madhai, they were given mercy, they were not given without any conditions. Jagai and Madhai were given mercy. You remember? There was conditional, it's not like just like that. You will not ever again do any sinful acts in future. You promise me. Like when we take Diksha, from spiritual master we have promised we will not do all these sinful acts in future. Henceforth, whatever has been done, spiritual master takes the responsibility of those things. Then that way Lord Chaitanya become his spiritual master, took all their sinful karma on them, on himself. And from his golden body, his body turned into blackish color. So Advaitacharya said, now, O Lord Chaitanya, you look like Krishna, the blackish complexion. Golden avatar becomes blackish just by taking this. And we can imagine how much sinful they were, Jagai and Madhai. So, but what is the need there, Arjuna, for all this detailed knowledge? With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe. Ekamshana Sthito Jagat. So after all these opulences, Krishna declares that these are fragmental parts and I am pervaded in this universe with a single fragment of myself. So Arjuna, it's not possible for me to explain everything, nor is possible for you to understand. Why? Also because Krishna's opulences and qualities are increasing time by time by time. So when it's like explained, it's like waves in the sea. It's unlimited. Even the avatars of Krishna in Bhagavatam is explained. Kulya Kul Sahasrasa, like a big lake, and there are so many rivulets coming out. These are the avatars of Krishna, and these are the qualities of Krishna. Who can understand? Without Krishna's kripa, without Guru and Vaishnava kripa, we can theoretically just read all of these, but we cannot understand the qualities of Krishna. It's not possible. So we have to surrender. Shloka, okay. So among Daityas, demons, I am devoted Klada. So I am very grateful, fortunate that I could get all the inputs from Klad Maharaj regarding from the canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. As you heard from Ranchor Krishna Prabhuji, 10 chapters specifically dedicated. All full canto is dedicated to this pastimes of Lord Nrsimhadev, Klad Maharaj, Hiranyakashipu. So this is the importance. Even imagine to cover this in 45 minutes. Actually, I have made some notes, but whatever will be covered will be covered. And there are 3 more possibilities out there. There is a lion. Krishna says, I am lion. So that has to be covered also. Krishna says, I am Garuda. That has to be covered. Krishna says, I am time. That has to be covered. No time. And like overtime. If we cover all this, it will be overtime. So we are always constrained. Actually, all of these needs one class. Kalada, time, Garuda, everything. So Lord Maharaj ki jai, Narsingh Bhagwan ki jai. We don't have much pictures, so I just showed this one. Now it's all text, so please have a good look at this picture, because after that there are no pictures. But just one more picture and then we are all the next Shloka translation. Okay, while starting Canto 7, Prabhupada's dedication touched our heart. Like this is a mood we should have when we do any service. So Prabhupada, what he's saying there, I have Prabhupada says, Darshanmal Gurudeva, Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Maharaj, dedicated with respect this full canto to you, O my Gurudev. Such a glorious offering of Srila Prabhupada for his Gurudev. This canto is dedicated to Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And Prabhupada further writes, I am doing this service to you, O my Gurudev, on, no, I have not covered this. This is 28th disappearance day of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. On this day, Srila Prabhupada dedicated this to him. So, when this 26th disappearance day is really heart touching. And then further he says, which applies to all of us also, about us and Srila Prabhupada, the relations and his followers always will. So if we follow Srila Prabhupada's instruction, read his books, his lectures, we are never ever separated from Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, further. So here, now, even in the start of Srila Bhagavatam, Srila Prabhupada quotes one shloka in the beginning which covers the essence. So here in the Bhagavatam start, the shloka quoted by Srila Prabhupada is 9th shloka. No, sorry, 43rd shloka. So, what is that? Please read, Chitiji.
SB 7.9 Prahlada confessed Lord Narasimha with prayers. Verse 43. O best of the great personalities, I am not at all afraid of material existence, for wherever I stay, I am fully absorbed in thoughts of glory and activity. My concern is only for the fools and rascals who are making elaborate plans for material happiness and maintaining their families, societies, and countries. I am simply concerned with love for them.
So we are reading about Srila Prahlad Maharaj. Amongst Daityas, I am devoted to Prahlad. This is what Krishna says. So the quality, what makes Prahlad Maharaj, even amongst Mahajanas, it is said that he is the foremost Mahajana. So this is the quality which makes him a Mahajana and such elevated Mahajana. This is all self-explanatory that Prahlad Maharaj is showing compassion to all the living entities in this world. That, oh my Lord, for me I am not worried at all. But about these fools and rascals, Avajananti Ma Mudha, opulence, they don't understand opulence of Krishna, who are making plans for being happy in this world, maintaining their family. This is further covered in other shlokas inside. They apatya kalatradishu. Then I am simply concerned with love for them. So from Lord Chaitanya's Leela, who is that devotee? Vasudev Datta. The mood of Vasudev Datta is got from Prahlad. He is Prahlad Maharaj himself. And that's why Lord Chaitanya, you know what he said? It's so hard to change. Lord Chaitanya said, I am sold to Vasudev. He's purchased me. Now, wherever he will sell me, he can do that. That means it's a very deep meaning. Vasudeva Datta can give us Lord Chaitanya. If he desires, Mahajan Oyegara, like he's such a wonderful Mahajan personality. If he desires to give us Lord Chaitanya will not say no. He will not say these are like Jagai and Madhai or these are sinful people. No. If a pure devotee of Lord desires, he can give us Krishna. Similarly, Prahlad Maharaj desired for all the living entities. Prahlad Maharaj even desired for his father, that is covered here. 21 generations, then Narsimha said, they are all delivered. Don't worry. Dhruv Maharaj desired for his mother. Where is my mother? Where is my mother? That she is going ahead of you in the plane to Vaikuntha. Don't worry, Dhruva. She is there. So that is how a wonderful devotee family can deliver so many. So Janma Sartha karo. First, let's be a sincere devotee first in first place. And if we are sincere, Krishna will send us sincere people. It's Paramatma to Paramatma. It's not something we are very scholarly and we can quote shlokas and we can. It's not going to happen like that. As in the morning, Mr. Kapoor so nicely explained the whole teaching, how it has to be done. How Prabhupada did. Prabhupada didn't say, I am Mahabhagavata and just to come all and start serving. He was started serving them, cleaning their plates. So, actually, these Mahabhagavata get down to the level of the recipient. How much they can take, what is their mood, how we can actually pass on the message of Lord Chaitanya. I wanted to share 2-3 incidents happened with me this week. So we had a meeting in office, and there one come French gentleman from France. So we were discussing about our work related matters. He is an advisor, and we have some hotels, so he will help us to sell those hotels. After the meeting, most of them left, but he was sitting and I was sitting. So we started further discussion. I thought maybe let's see what is his spiritual bent. So we discussed about Kuwait and weather and so on and so forth. Then I said, how about spirituality? Does this sound interesting to you? Yeah, yes, spirituality, yes. And then further he said, these billionaires people, so much they have. This much wealth is not giving me happiness. I said, yes, you're right. Now, I'll not start quoting Bhagavad Gita shlokas. I'll just agree with him. Yes, your saying is very wonderful. Then he said, if they die, they will become cat. I said, exactly, this is Prabhupada saying. But I didn't tell him. I said, you are on the right track. So just listening to him, because he is an interested person. And then we are in touch. So slowly and steadily, maybe we'll try to give him more. But slowly in that doses. So we will find such people anywhere. We just have to have that connection between Paramatma and Paramatma. At least he left with a good feelings that we have same wavelength, we are thinking the same. We talk spiritual language. He's from France. One of my banker, my branch manager in India, she was following me of not take money out of account, keep it. I said, ma'am, I'm not the controller. I don't know if I need it, I have to withdraw. And earlier we spoke to her about Krishna, and she showed her temple also at home. Very nicely made temple. She is Punjabi background. So I knew she is in time Krishna. I said, ma'am, you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. She said, I'm chanting already. So I said, wonderful ma'am. Then Krishna will help to retain this money in the bank. Don't worry. So that is the way she understands. And maybe she will chant more because she needs that money to be in the bank account for at least this week, this month. So that is how actually we see a spark there and we try to connect with them. That connection is very important. So that is, I just was wondering from these that in our daily lives also we meet people and we just have to give them what they can receive. Slowly. Morning's message of Krishna Prabhuji, I would easily correlate that yes, we have to do like that. One Prabhuji, I was thinking that time in the lecture from Radha Gopinathji Mandir, there is one wonderful example they give. They say operation is successful, Prabhu. Operation is successful. We went, we preached, hammered, hammered, hammered. The patient is dead. We did our job. We cut and take out and bring and stitch it. But for the patient, the patient died. It's not successful. You have to keep him alive. As Prabhuji said, not a behavior where they don't come back again. You have to retain them. And Krishna also has the same message. What Prahlad Maharaj is saying, that those who explain this supreme secret to devotees, pure devotional service is guaranteed, and at the end they will come back. This is Prahlad Maharaj's word. There is no servant in this world more dear to me than he, nor there will ever be more dear. That's why Vasudeva Datta, Prahlad Maharaj, because they are trying to give this message to others, even if they are most fallen, they don't care. Prahlad Maharaj goes to the extent that Vasudeva Datta said, give me all the sins, Mahaprabhu, I will take all their sins, but take them. And Mahaprabhu did. I was thinking what Mahaprabhu did, they are all delivered. But this is cycle. So as soon as they go, the other sinful people come and this whole universe gets filled. So that is what happened. But this is what potency of Vasudeva. Everyone went back from that time. So going further, Supreme Lord is equal to everyone. This is chapter 1. And this is another picture. Here some questions are being asked. I'm just mentioning the highlights. Questions are being asked by Parikshit Maharaj to Sukadeva Goswami. This has happened when already Vritasura was killed in the last and Indra was favored. So question is asked, why Krishna is favoring demigods? Why is averse to demons? Is Krishna envious? These are the questions by Parikshit Maharaj. Is Krishna envious? Is Krishna afraid? Why they are killed? He is Samadarshi, he is equal to all. Then Prabhupada explains in his purport. These questions are being asked by Parikshit Maharaj to confirm his conviction. He knew that. Prabhupada explains. But he wants to again hear from Sukadeva Goswami so that it's confirmed. Yes, this is right. And further, the answers are given till verse 13, where almost all the shlokas give us the essence that Lord is Trigunatita. Trigunatita means he is beyond three modes of material nature. How can he be envious of anyone, or how can be he favorable to anyone if he is above three modes? That is not possible. Then it is further explained why people think so, because they wear the colored specs. Not Prabhupada explains, but similarly one shloka is explained. Like the way we are, if we are envious, we see even Krishna as envious. If we are too attached, too lusty, we will see Krishna also is lusty. The color of our specs reflect. If it's pink color, the whole world will be pink. Any fault we see in any devotee, first we should ask ourselves, am I a faultless person? I have so many faults and devotees are ignoring it. They are keeping me in their association. They are providing me all the facilities to serve. How come I am pointing fingers on others when 3-4 fingers are pointing towards me? And that is not amongst devotees. That is nature of a devotee. You will not see fault in anyone. This is Prahlad Maharaj's teaching. How asuras are liberated? Then question comes from Yudhishthira Maharaj to Narada Muni. Like how Shishu, and then it was explained. He referred to Shishupal. How Shishupal killed by Krishna and he entered into the body of Krishna, and ultimately from his body he went to the Dham of Krishna. And then questions about Vain, Jai, Vijay, etc. and their three births. So we are coming to actually Hiranyakashipu and Vain. Let's understand, he was a theist. Hiranyakashipu know Krishna is Supreme Person. We will see his conversation at least so nicely explained what he was thinking about Krishna, what he was thinking about Vishnu. He knew his Supreme Controller. He knew he's impartial. He confirmed. Hiranyakashipu confirmed Krishna is impartial. He is not with demons or devtas. He's Samabhava. He's above three modes. This is Hiranyakashipu. So ultimately, this is how this pastime further goes. And then we come to Shlok. Before that, before coming to chapter 4, Hiranyakashipu confirms that Vishnu is impartial. But this time, he is a bit inclined for Devtas, but he is impartial. He knows everything. But being uncontrolled senses, uncontrolled mind, even though he knew Krishna is supreme, he could not accept and implement in his life. How many of us has this tendency? We have heard Krishna is supreme, but being covered by modes, do we really have firm faith that Krishna is supreme personality of Godhead? Why we can't be? Because we still are in modes of material nature. That's why we cannot accept Krishna as supreme person wholeheartedly, 100%. We understand Krishna is supreme, everything, but is he supreme person 100% conviction? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So like that. And further, it is explained, actually, we don't have time for all this, but I will now come straight because the thoughts of Hiranyakashipu are very, very intense and very good to understand what's going on in his mind at that time. But that is not direct to Prahlad Maharaj, so we'll move on. We'll come to further. Okay, straight away we come to this essence of the qualities of Prahlad Maharaj. He is completely cultured as a qualified Brahmana, though born in family of Asura. Chaturvarna Maya Shrishtam Guna Karma Vibhavas. Brahmana is not by birth, it's by Guna. So Prahlad Maharaj is mentioned here as a qualified Brahmana. Very good character, determined to understand absolute truth. Utsaha, Nishchay, Dhairya. Throughout his pastimes, we see this. Not only determination, enthusiasm is there. Determination, patience is all there in Prahlad Maharaj. Full control of his senses. That makes him different from his father. His father was the most supreme controller of this whole universe, but it is mentioned he was a loser because he could not control his mind and his senses. That is Hiranyakashipu. His name was given because of these tendencies. Hiranya and Kashipu, gold and soft bed. He is kind to everyone, like a super soul. He to respect. This is now wonderful quality. To respectable person, he acts like a servant. Prahlad Maharaj. To poor, he is like father. To equals, he is like brother. As Brishprakash was, he is a perfect gentleman. He is not said that as a devotee poor or a devotee respected person. No, for everyone he is respected. He's showing respect to everyone. He is considered his teacher, spiritual master, and old God brothers as good as Supreme Personality of God. Yasya Prasada Bhagavad Prasad. Without spiritual master mercy, cannot get Lord's mercy. He knew that. Who is his spiritual master? Narada. Today morning, Prabhuji explained, in the womb he got, and he's like a fire smoke covering the fire. Quickly, within the womb, he heard and got it. He's free from unnatural pride that arises from Kunti Maharani prayer. Shriyash, Jan Aishwarya Shriya Sutimir Edma Madatman. So all these gives that mada everyone gets, but he had no such a powerful father. He was not proud. These are quality of Lal Maharaj. He was born in family of Asuras, but he was a great devotee of Lord Vishnu. Never envious of Vaishnavas, he was not agitated when put in danger. We see the examples. There are two shlokas in Bhagavatam which covers how he was being tried to be killed with elephant, with air, and with the dropping from the mountain, and with the snakes, etc., etc. Two shlokas will cover, but he was not agitated. That is quality. He was not interested in fruitive activities, distracts in Vedas. Everything material he considered useless. But Prabhupada teaches us everything material also can be utilized in service of Krishna. But we have to be very careful under the guidance of spiritual master only. Otherwise, we'll get lost. We'll start serving our senses if not careful. He was devoid of material desires. He controlled his senses in life air, study, intelligence, judgment. Same qualities. Utsah, Nishchay, Dharya. Subdued all lusty desires. What is lusty desire? आत्मेंद्रिय प्रीतिचा तारे बोले काम. That is, if we are just thinking to gratify our senses, आत्मेंद्रिय प्रीतिcha, that is lust. Krishnere priti vancha dhare premna. We want to satisfy the senses of Krishna and his devotees. That is. We just mentioned that prema. Please bring your mind back. We are learning about Prahlad Maharaj. His mind is focused on Krishna, so we just focus here. Chanchalam hi mana Krishna pramadi balvadrinam tasyaham nigrim mane vayarapi pushram. We know it's difficult, but please bring it back if it is going out. All are here. Actually, bodily we are here. Our mind goes somewhere else. This is a problem. Even while chanting, we face this problem. And if we are outside, but we are hearing attentively, even somebody is listening on Zoom this time, but he is listening attentively, he is greater beneficiary than those who are present here. Because we are bodily present, our mind is outside. And that person is outside bodily, but his mind is here. So bodily presence doesn't mean anything. Our mind should be engaged. Sevamana Krishna Padar Bandhe. Always in lotus feet of Lord, his katha, his pastimes. Prahlad Maharaj is saintly son of Hiranyakashipu. Actually, these are the notes, but I am not touching them because otherwise it's not possible. It's so much. I'll only cover these slides and then we'll complete. Prahlad Maharaj, son of Hiranyakashipu. Okay. So here it is mentioned Tat sadhu manye asurvare dehina sada samudra udvina dhyam asagraha ditvam patam gra andakupam vanam gato yad harim ashit. This is when first meeting between Hiranyakashipu and Prahlad Maharaj after he joined so-called Gurukula. It's not Gurukula at all. So-called Gurukula, like our schools these days, it's exactly the same. Same teaching is there and here. Dharma, Kam, Moksha, and politics and economics and all. Prahlad Maharaj says, this is not I want to hear, but Father's instruction, he was there. So, the first question he asked, my dear Prahlad, what did you learn? So, Prahlad Maharaj says, that Hitva Patam Grandakupam. This is being told to Hiranyakashipu by the way. Oh my father, just leave this materialistic family life. This is like a dark, deep well. Vanam Gato. Prabhupada says, Vanam, no Vanam, Vrindavanam Gato. Go to Vrindavan. and they take the shelter of Lord Hari. Can we imagine? With his eyebrow, the Indra is shivering, and a 5-year boy saying, "Oh, father, you are the most foolish person. Leave all this." In Kuwait, yalla, yalla, just get out. He's 5-year-old boy. He has no fear at all. Because in Hiranyakashipu, he is also saying Paramatma. How can Paramatma harm me? There is, we heard his qualities before. There is no friend and there is no enemy for Prahlad Maharaj. His father is neither his friend nor his enemy. He is a jiva and he wants to give what he received from Narad Muni to even to his father. And this is Tat Sadhu. This is the best, my father. Tat Sadhu. Do this, my father. And then father says, "Hey, Shandamark, what is this? You keep an eye. Vaishnavas are entering your school and polluting this poor child. Increase your security." He is mingling with Vaishnavas. Sometimes happens, na. Sometimes in Krishna consciousness, somebody comes like Shri Raghunath Das Thakur. He want to mingle, but parents says no. Hiranya Majumdar and Govardhan Majumdar, no, you cannot go. Stay here. Then Lord Chaitanya said, they are not good people. They are very pious. They are like stools in war. Only because Prabhupada says this is the highest violence anyone can commit. Disrupting a path of a Vaishnava. When he is going back to Godhead and somebody by force disrupt him, this is the highest. Nothing more sinful than this. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, these people are not good. So they are very pious people. And then morning we heard from Vishnu, these are same shloka, Sharanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vanam, Dasam, Atmedam. This happened then when he was sent back. And he came back again. And mother prepared him very nicely. Like you saw a small boy making his hairs and decorating. And then he went to Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu was so much like as a father, his heart melted with his tears. He was bathing him. Such affection, even demons have. But he was not affectionate for a devotee, he was affectionate for his son. That's the problem. That affection we also have. This is mine, this is my family, this is my neighbor's family, this is his family, and this is my colleague, and this is. Prahlad Maharaj don't see these differences. And then this also shloka, iti punsa pita Vishnu, bhaktis che navlakshana, priyata bhavate adha. Direct devotion to Krishna, tam manye aditam. This is the Uttama Bhakti, this Navda Bhakti. And then what happened? Then question comes, who is teaching you all this? Prahlad Maharaj didn't say Narad Muni. He could have told my Guru. He said, Matina Krishna Pato Satova, Mito Viveta Gravadana, Adanta Gopi Vishwakamisram, Punah Punah Charita. His lecture continued, no interruptions. Who teach them, not teach them, I will continue with my lecture. First, I will complete this. Whatever questions are coming later, Hiranyakashipu, and I will tell you. But listen to me now. Na Vidu Swad Gatim Vishnu, Durashaya E Bhai Katiman. Anda Yatha Ande Upiyamana, Ish Tantra Urdamni Bandha. These people don't know what their real interest is. Same people in Shloka 30, Matina Krishna, those who have no inclination for Krishna. And they are going, as Prabhuji mentioned last time, Adanta Gobhi, Vishita Tamishram, you mentioned Tamishram. They are going in the hellish planets. Puna puna charute, and they're chewing the chew, chewing the chew, chewing the chew. They want to get something out of this senses, gratifying the senses, but end of the day, we have our own experience. Let's not talk about anyone else. Whenever we have tried to gratify our senses, this is like a drop. But we need a full picture. We need a ghada. A material sense gratification is a drop. Like Raj Prakash, who I remember his example. He said, "बाहर गर्मी है और अंदर आके हमें कोई एक वो गन्ने का जूस दे रहा है ठंडा, एक से प्यास बुझेगी क्या? एक के बाद एक के बाद एक. We need that. So we are longing for Krishna's love for so many lifetimes. Nothing can satisfy us except Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Anda yatha andya bhuyamana. Those blind Prabhupada teaches in purport, those blind people are following the blind politicians. And then they are being tied by the rope of three modes of material nature. That is the situation of those Materna Krishna Prabhuji. And then he gives the solution. Oh my dear father, there is one solution, my father, for you also. Just take bath in the dust of the lotus feet of Vaishnavas. Not like physically. Physically also can be done, we roll in dust, but Mahajano yen gata sampal, follow their instructions, my father. That means he's saying, follow my instructions. End of it. But nothing will work for us. So now Hiranyakashipu, I made these notes. What is going on in the mind of Hiranyakashipu is what is like shows his mentality. What Hiranyakashipu was thinking that look, please try to understand. When I read this, I really know what's going inside. He was thinking that is a person mode of ignorance and a mode of darkness in passion. He's thinking this boy, 5-year-old boy, he is not loyal to me. I'm his father. How he can be loyal to Vishnu? He cannot be trusted. This is what they wanted to teach Prahlad Maharaj. How to make friends, how to make enemies, how to trust this, how to distrust this, how to create politics. This is what his thoughts reflect. And he says, for me, he's like an uncontrolled sense. Please understand who is telling this. He's saying he's like an uncontrolled sense for a yogi, which finishes the yogi's life. And he's like uncontrolled sense for me, my child, he will finish my life. But he doesn't know that his senses are anyway uncontrolled. He is maybe powerful, but his senses are more powerful than him. He said, further he thought, he knows so much nice philosophy. He says, like, he's not dying now. I've tried all the weapons. Then he links this to that philosophy. That if I don't have pious credit, any hard work I do, I will not get result. Similarly, he's protecting himself. He doesn't think now Lord is supreme powerful. He is not personally present, but he's still protecting his devotee. He didn't think that way. He thinks this 5-year-old boy, how is so powerful? He will kill me now. Then he thought, so and so forth, like there are many points. So then further, he was sent back to school. Like we have those banners, like after summer vacation, go back to school. So Chand Amar said, oh, Hiranyakashipu, don't be worried. When you see two demigods, they just shiver. Why you are worrying for 5-year-old? Don't worry. Lord, these are the people as his advisors. Like Kansa has his own advisors. These people are now what is happening? Hiranyakashipu may think in the right direction. Now Lord's devotee so powerful, if he comes, what will happen to me? No. But his advisors will say, no, 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 no. You are most powerful, don't worry. And then further, they said, let's send him back. We'll try again. And we'll bind him so that he doesn't run away. And let our master Shukracharya come. He will make him our. So Hiranyakashipu said, do whatever you want to do. I don't know. I don't know anything now. You do whatever. And then he was sent back. And that was so nice because there again Prahlad Maharaj started his preaching movement in the school. So what? The first shloka, Komaram Machre Pragya Dharman Bhagavatam Durlabha Manusha Deha Tathapi Adhruvam Ardhala. This is the only hetu of this body. From the 5-year-old time only, we should engage in bhakti of Lord. Because this is the dharma of a jiva. Dharma and Bhagavatam. This is the Bhagavad Dharma. This is what Bhagavatam is teaching. This is Bhagavatam Dharma. Kamara, Achrit Pragya, Dharma. Durlabha Manusha Deha. Clear? This Manusha Deha is Durlabha. Everyone agrees? Please raise hand if everyone agrees. This Durlabha Deha or not? This is Durlabha Deha. Sometimes people may say, no. What Durlabha Deha? There are, what? Now 8 billion. How many? 9 billion. What Durlabha Deha? Our scripture says still this is Durlabha. Why? Because in this human form of life, if we are not in devotional service, it's like animalistic life. Most unfortunate. They got the opportunity, but they let it go. So Prabhupada says in our scripture, Dui Pad Pashu. They are Pashu only. What humans? And morality will not stand if a person is not a devotee. Because that person also is bound by 3 modes. He may be trying to be very nice to others and all, but inside he cannot do them good. He will only think of that bodily consciousness. How I can improve their body, I can provide bodily comfort, but for soul, starving. And then they don't even have that understanding also. And then, actually I was linking further shlokas. Actually, Prahlad Maharaj teaches to his 5-year-old boy teaching such a high philosophy. Where Sri Sukadeva Goswami in 2nd canto, 1st chapter, shloka number 2. Shodhva adin Rajendra Nadasan Paschat Atmatatam Graheshu Grahametina. Actually, we don't have time, otherwise these shlokas are very beautiful. We can explain them nicely, but we'll go ahead because we have to cover Garudji also. And lion. And time. Okay. Let's go. Okay, time. Now we have come to time. Among subduers, I am time. So this is the part of purport. There are many subduing principles, but time wears down all the things in material universe and so represents Krishna. 5 topics of Gita we know. Ishwar, Jeev, Prakriti, Kal, Dharma. So this is the Kal. Further, in 11.32, Krishna says, Kalu Asmi. So, Supreme Personality of Godhead said, time I am, the great destroyer of the world, and I have come here to destroy all the people. With the exception of you Pandavas, all the soldiers here of both the sides will be slain. Krishna says, I am time. Here also, in the opulence, he is saying, I am time. In Virat Rup also he is saying, I am time. Nobody could stand. Hiranyakashipu also could not stand. Ultimately, with the passage of time, he was destroyed. And the wonderful shloka, Ayu Harti Apunsa Udyan Astan Chesan Viso Tasya Shloka what है? By rising and setting, the sun decreases the duration of life of everyone except one. He utilizes that time by discussing topics of all good personalities. So what is the lesson here? That let's not we like, our duration of life is gone. Because one realization I want to share. I meet so many people who have crossed a certain age. The first problem they say, we cannot read now. So till our eyes are working, please let's read Prabhupada books, because after that we cannot read because this is too small. In book distribution also, when so many people rejected because they said we cannot read, sir. How will buy these books because we cannot read? So let's not get to that stage and then think I've not read Prabhupada books. Because then only hearing. It's called good also, but in books what Prabhupada has given is ultimate. Because so much thought and contemplation is gone of so many hours writing these purports. Then we come to hearing also. But if we have not developed taste in books, what is the guarantee here? It's not possible. Kamara Machrit Pragya. We are not Kamar, but still we have some senses, some strength is there, we can utilize it properly. If not utilized for Krishna, then these senses will be utilized. 4 minutes now. I will complete in 4 minutes. And Chaitanya Charitamrita Leela, life's ultimate goal, love of Godhead. This is also related to time, so we don't have time to cover it. So we'll go to the lion. Among beasts, I am lion. So of many animals, the lion is most powerful and ferocious. बहुत सुंदर श्लोक है ये. चैतन्य चरितमृत आदि लीला 3.13. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada says, Chaitanya Simhera Navdeepe Avatara Simha Griva Simha Virya Simhera Hunkara. So like Lord Chaitanya, he had like neck like a lion, and he was powerful like a lion, and he was like when he will roar, like he will loudly chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Prabhupada further says in one purport, 7823, he said that when there is a fight between lion and elephant from the same canto, Lord Hiranyakashipu, Lord Nrsimhadev is like lion and Hiranyakashipu is like elephant. So he attacked him, and it's Prabhupada says appropriate, because when there is a fight between elephant and lion, elephant is defeated by lion. So that is the purport from Srila Prabhupada describing lion. Also, a lecture of Prabhupada mentions about lion. A lion is a ferocious to other animals, but he is not ferocious to cubs. This is the same chapter, same canto. He is very affectionate father, mother. Also, it is a lion. So for the cub, they haven't got afraid of lion. So that is what the situation of Prahlad Maharaj. Everyone was afraid. Lakshmi ji was afraid. Like when husband is so, the wife says, I cannot go near. Then a little child, the son of like Krishna, like Prahlad Maharaj, 5-year-old boy, he said, okay, he's my father. I'll go. Did you see the picture? He went to. Lord Nrsimhadev, how many of you are afraid of seeing Lord Nrsimhadev? Please raise your hand. Anyone afraid of Lord Nrsimhadev? We see in devotees' houses, they don't put Ugra Nrsimha. They put Nrsimhadev with, caring Prahlad Maharaj like this, like this. What is the harm? Why we are scared? Are we something hiding or something inside and we see Nrsimhadev will punish me? No. If we are truthful, we should be happy like Prahlad Maharaj, because Nrsimhadev is like this for Hiranyakashipu, not for us. That means we have Hiranyakashipu inside and we are frightened a bit inside and we don't keep Ugra Nrsimha there. Have you seen? I don't know, I'm not pointing to anyone, but I have seen somewhere. I don't even remember where. Prahlad Maharaj, however, was not misled by material facilities offered as benediction by Lord Nrsimha. He wanted the Lord to assure him that he would never be induced to take any benediction for sake of material desire. That is again a conversation. Okay, Garuda. This is the last one. Prabhupada says of million of varieties of bird, Garuda is the bear of Lord Vishnu, the greatest. Chaitanya Charitamrita Leela, Garud Stamba. Very, very beautiful. I didn't knew this. I just got to know now. On the ground beneath the column of Garud Stamba, there is a deep ditch, and that ditch was filled with the tears of Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya was crying, but so much tears that he was filling that ditch. That was really touching heart. That is Garuda Stambha. Garuda is there. Lord Chaitanya will stand beside Garuda because when Jagannath ji will see Garuda, he may see me also because I am just near him. That is the mood of a humble devotee. Lord Chaitanya didn't say, I am the greatest devotee, I am mood of Radharani. No. He said, he is the greatest devotee. I am just beside him. I will also be seeing the Lord. That is mood of Lord Chaitanya. Garuda Puran, this mantra, Om Apavitro Pavitrova Sarva Gasta Gato Viva Yas Pret Pundrik Aksha Mahat Antar Bahar Suchi. So this is when initiation happens, this mantra. This is also we can discuss a lot, but we don't have time. Om Agyan Tivrandasya Gyananjana Shilakya mantra from Garuda Puran. So this Garuda Puran is so important for us. One last and then we'll close. Prabhupada, in the morning walk, there was discussion about Garuda. So one of the devotees said, Garuda, this is a big eagle, this is symbol of United States. Prabhupada says, if one becomes sincere devotee like Garuda, you can allow him to become a non-vegetarian if he cannot give it up. You see how Prabhupada is juggling the words? If he is a sincere devotee, how cannot he give it up? He said, everyone is welcome in Krishna consciousness. Even if you are eating meat, come. Chant Hare Krishna. And ultimately, everything will be alright. We see, so many of us were eating non-vegetarian, right? He left it. So that same message Prabhupada is saying. And then, he is the Jiva Tattva, but he is Nitya Siddha. He will never falls down, Garudaji. He is eternal servitor of Krishna. He comes when Krishna comes to this world to place pastimes. We are just on time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare. 12:45 we completed. We don't have time for any question. Please raise your hand or anything you want to add, please. We have 1 or 2 more minutes. No questions at all. Something or something you liked, anything inspiration you are getting, you are taking back anything, or maybe everyone is thinking time is over and now next is prasadam, so why to delay? After Aarti will have prasadam. But I would like to again welcome Keshav. Can you please stand up? So he is Keshav. He has come from Jaipur and he is our neighbor. And we are very grateful. The first thing which attracted me to him was his name, Keshav Rita Navairupa. So today's topic, and he says his grandfather has given you this name, right? Thank you, and we welcome you in this program of Bhagavad Gita, and we welcome you by taking the shelter of holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare. Keshav is an engineer and he is working. Can you explain to everyone?
Hello, Hare Krishna. I recently come from Jaipur. It's my first week in Kuwait. It's a very nice city. So here I just got an opportunity to work with a company, maybe related to petroleum, and also the company name is OpenWay and it is located in Shah. And it's really nice to meet everyone. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
One similarity, Keshav is 27 now. And I also came when I was 27 in Bangladesh. So we hope your journey started. Jaipur, same locality is our neighbor.